Over 60, the 4 fruits to rethink, and the 4 to lean on daily. What if the fruit that greets you each morning is not a friend, but a quiet thief? What if that sweet bite you trusted for decades is silently fueling sugar spikes that leave you drained, wearing down your teeth, igniting hidden inflammation, and even interfering with the very medications that protect your heart and your brain? After 60, your body changes, digestion slows, energy fades, and every choice matters more than ever. Yet here is the twist. The fruits you once believed were safe can now betray you, turning comfort into discomfort and vitality into fatigue. But the story does not end in fear, because nature also provides guardians. Time, 600 melons. Fruits that strengthen memory, calm painful joints, nourish the heart, and steady your energy. Imagine rising each day with a lighter body, a clearer mind, and evenings where rest comes gently, not because of another pill, but because of what you place on your plate. In this journey, we will uncover 4 fruits that may belong only as occasional treats, and 4 quiet champions that deserve a place at your table daily. By the end, you will know how to swap wisely, how to pair them for lasting energy, and how to build a fruit safety net that protects you through every season. If you or someone you love is over 60, this is knowledge too valuable to ignore. Time, 800 millions. So stay close, subscribe now, and walk with me toward mornings filled with clarity, afternoons full of steady strength, and nights that close with peaceful sleep. So before we name the fruits themselves, we need to pause and understand why your body reacts differently now than it did at 40. This is where everything begins to make sense. As the years move forward, something subtle yet powerful begins to change inside your body. The very same fruits that once felt like instant fuel can now behave in unexpected ways. After 60, digestion naturally slows because the stomach produces less acid and the muscles of the gut push food more gently. This means sugars that once slipped easily through your system now linger longer, raising blood sugar higher and faster than before. Your cells also become less sensitive to insulin with age. So the sweet fruits that once refreshed you can now leave you lightheaded, drained, or craving more food soon after eating. Another shift is in the stomach lining itself. Once thick and resilient, it grows thinner and more delicate. So acidic or enzyme-heavy fruits that once felt refreshing may now bring burning reflux, discomfort, or even digestive pain. And because so many older adults rely on daily medications, fruit can sometimes collide with those very prescriptions. An innocent orange or a glass of juice at breakfast may interact with blood pressure tablets, cholesterol medication, or even common antibiotics. Instead of helping, they can make side effects stronger or change how your body absorbs the drug. These are not reasons to fear fruit. They are reminders that your body now speaks a quieter language, and it asks you to listen carefully. What used to be safe in any amount now works best in balanced rhythm and smaller portions. The key is reshaping how you welcome fruit into your meals, not removing it from your life. By pairing with protein or healthy fats, you slow the rush of sugar. By choosing fruits with gentle release, you protect your energy and your heart. And by timing them with awareness around your medications, you safeguard both safety and vitality. With this simple understanding, fruit can once again be your ally, helping you wake with clarity. Move through your afternoons without fatigue and end your evenings with deeper and calmer rest. Now that you see how your digestion, energy, and even medications shift with age, let's turn to the fruits themselves. Some that seem harmless can quietly drain your strength unless you treat them with care. We call these the guests. Guests can still visit your plate, but you must set the rules. Let's look at 4 popular fruits that are better in small doses or occasional moments. 1. Grapes. Sweet, but sudden. Grapes look harmless in a bowl. Their skin shines brightly, and they feel like the perfect quick snack. Yet inside those tiny globes is a sugar rush waiting to happen. For every 100 grams of grapes you take in nearly 16 grams of fast sugar and very little fiber to slow it down. In a younger body, that surge can be handled, but after 60, the pancreas is slower to respond, and the cells are less willing to take in that sugar. The result is a spike followed by a crash that can leave you shaky, dizzy, or craving more sweets soon after. It is not only the sugar, grapes are also among the fruits most often coated with pesticide residues that sink beyond the skin into the flesh. Washing helps, but never fully removes what has soaked inside. Time: 700 ml. For seniors with slower detox systems, these chemicals may build quietly in the body over time. If you love grapes, do not fear them. Simply treat them as guests, not roommates. Count 10 to 12 grapes, enjoy them with a handful of almonds or a spoon of Greek yogurt, so the protein and fat slow down the sugar rush. When paired wisely, they can still be enjoyed without draining your strength, too. Pineapple. Tropical but troubling. The first bite of pineapple feels like sunshine, sweet, sharp, and refreshing. But for an older stomach, it can quickly turn from delight to discomfort. Pineapple is highly acidic with a pH close to stomach acid itself. After 60, when the stomach lining is thinner, that acid can easily trigger reflux, heartburn, or irritation that lingers for hours. This fruit also contains bromelain, an enzyme praised for breaking down protein. In small amounts, it can help digestion, but for sensitive stomachs, the enzyme may irritate the very tissue meant to protect you. For seniors already coping with reflux, pineapple often adds fuel to the fire. Another concern is interaction with medications. Pineapple can change the way blood thinners, antibiotics, and even sedatives work in your body. A slice too many may amplify side effects or reduce the effect of the medicine you rely on daily. The safer swap is papaya. It is gentle, less acidic, and carries enzymes that support digestion without damaging the stomach wall. If pineapple is your favorite, keep it small. Enjoy it only with a meal, never on an empty stomach, and avoid it completely if you are on sensitive medications. 3. Oranges. Bright but misleading. For generations, oranges have been symbols of health. They are colorful, rich in vitamin C, and a breakfast tradition. Yet for seniors, daily orange eating can slowly erode well-being in ways rarely discussed. Every slice is filled with citric acid. Younger teeth can resist this acid, but aging enamel is thinner and more fragile. Daily acid baths can wear enamel away, leading to sensitivity cavities or tooth loss that reduce quality of life. Oranges also interact with medications through compounds that affect the same liver enzymes used to break down prescriptions. This means drugs for blood pressure, cholesterol, or mood may enter your system at stronger doses than intended, raising the risk of side effects. Another hidden issue lies under the peel. The white pith where nutrition is stored. is also where pesticide residues concentrate. For seniors whose bodies clear toxins less efficiently, this can add a quiet burden to the immune and hormonal systems. If you treasure vitamin C, you have other allies. Red bell peppers, strawberries, and even kiwi bring you the same vitamin with less acid and fewer risks. Keep oranges as an occasional guest rather than a daily habit, and your smile, your joints, and your medicines will all thank you. 4. Bananas. Convenient but complicated bananas are the classic symbol of easy fruit. Soft, portable, and full of potassium. But once past 60, the story is more complex. The sweeter and spottier the banana, the higher its glycemic index, meaning its sugars hit your bloodstream almost as fast as candy. A single ripe banana can deliver a surge that raises insulin quickly and leaves you tired within hours. Digestion is another issue. Bananas, especially when underripe, are high in tannins that slow down intestinal movement. For seniors who already deal with slower digestion, this can worsen constipation, bloating, and discomfort. Yes, bananas provide potassium, but they lack the fiber, antioxidants, and variety of nutrients your body now needs most. Relying on them daily may crowd out better choices that protect your memory and your arteries. Better swaps exist. Avocados carry more potassium than bananas, plus healthy fats that aid nutrient absorption without sugar spikes. Cooked sweet potatoes also give potassium along with prebiotic fiber that supports good gut bacteria. Bananas can still visit your plate occasionally, but they should no longer be your daily go-to after 60. So those are the guests. The fruits you can enjoy once in a while with boundaries. But now let's celebrate the fruits you should keep close every day. These are the roommates that bring calm energy, protect your brain, and help you feel younger. Blueberries. Little shields for memory and circulation. Do not underestimate their size. A blueberry may look small, but inside is a shield designed for the brain and the blood vessels. Blueberries carry anthocyanins, powerful pigments that not only give them their deep blue color, but also the ability to cross into the brain and protect memory. For seniors, this is priceless, because as circulation slows and cells age, these compounds act like gentle repairmen. Studies show that seniors who eat blueberries regularly perform years younger on memory tests and even demonstrate improved brain activity on scans. Blueberries are also friendly to blood sugar with a low glycemic index that avoids sudden spikes. Time, 700 milliliters. Beyond the brain, they also protect your eyes by supporting the proteins that help you see in dim light. The best part is their convenience. Fresh or frozen both deliver nearly the same power. Frozen blueberries actually preserve most antioxidants, which means you can stock them year-round without worry. 1 cup a day sprinkled into oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or even baked into a muffin can keep your memory sharper and your circulation stronger. Cherries. Nature's anti-inflammatory and sleep helper. Cherries are more than a sweet snack. They are nature's pain relievers and gentle sleep supporters. These red gems contain anthocyanins and quercetin compounds that calm the very pathways inflammation uses to trigger joint pain. For seniors struggling with arthritis or gout, this makes cherries a gift from nature. Clinical studies reveal that tart cherry juice can lower uric acid levels, reducing gout attacks and easing stiffness. Another unique gift of cherries is melatonin, the natural hormone that helps you fall asleep. After 60, the body produces less melatonin, which explains restless nights. A small bowl of cherries or a glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice in the evening can extend sleep time and improve its quality. Beyond joints and sleep, cherries also support the heart. Seniors who eat cherries several times a week show lower markers of inflammation linked to heart disease and stroke. The ideal portion is 20 fresh cherries daily during season, or a half cup of frozen cherries or unsweetened juice when fresh is not available. For best results, enjoy them after dinner, letting their natural melatonin guide your body toward rest. Pomegranate. Flow, focus, and renewal breaking open. A pomegranate feels like opening a treasure chest. Each ruby seed is packed with compounds that refresh circulation and even support cell renewal. Pomegranates contain polyphenols that your body converts into urolithins, unique molecules that help recycle worn-out mitochondria, the tiny batteries of your cells. For seniors, this means fresher energy, sharper thinking, and improved endurance. Research shows that a cup of pure pomegranate juice daily can reduce artery thickness, allowing blood to flow more freely to the brain and the heart. Memory scores also improve after weeks of regular use, making pomegranate not just a fruit, but a brain and heart ally. The best way to enjoy is by eating the seeds directly. Half a fruit sprinkled into yogurt or salad adds flavor and function if you prefer juice. Keep the portion to 4 to 8 ounces and dilute with water to reduce sugar load. Do not discard all of the white inner membrane. It contains compounds that further protect blood vessels. With this one habit you support flow, focus, and cellular renewal each day. Avocado, the absorber and protector. Unlike most fruits, avocados are creamy, rich, and full of healthy fats, and those fats are exactly what the aging body craves. They serve as carriers, helping your body absorb vitamins like beta-carotene and lutein from vegetables. Without healthy fats, many nutrients simply pass through unused. Avocados solve this problem naturally. Their benefits extend further. Avocados are loaded with potassium, even more than bananas, helping regulate blood pressure. A key concern for older adults, they also deliver magnesium, vitamin K, and folate, supporting bones, muscles, and nerves. Most importantly, the monounsaturated fats in avocado keep arteries flexible, lower bad cholesterol, and provide steady fuel for the brain. Enjoy half an avocado daily, spread it on whole grain toast at breakfast, stir into a salad at lunch, or slice it beside fish at dinner. By dividing one fruit across your meals, you maximize nutrient absorption without excess. Avocado is proof that not all fat is harmful. In fact, for seniors, it is the very key that unlocks the nutrition in other foods. So these are the roommates, the fruits safe to keep close every day. With them on your table, you gain memory support, calmer joints, healthier blood flow, and stronger nutrient absorption. Next, we will take these choices and weave them into a weekly rhythm. Let's turn choices into autopilot. Think of this plan as a safety net, not strict rules but gentle rhythms that keep you steady through the week. When fruit becomes part of a pattern instead of a guess, your body can relax and your energy can stay balanced. Breakfast rule: always pair fruit with protein, fiber, or healthy fat. Blueberries stirred into oatmeal with walnuts, avocado spread on whole grain toast, with eggs or pomegranate seeds over Greek yogurt. This slows sugar entry, keeps you full longer, and feeds your brain from the start of the day. Snack rule: if fruit is your snack, keep the portion small, about half a cup. If you want more, pair it with almonds, cheese, or yogurt. That small addition turns a quick spike into steady. Fuel timing rule: citrus or other acidic fruits are best eaten a few hours away from sensitive medications. Cherries work beautifully in the evening to help sleep, while blueberries shine in the morning for memory and focus. Listen to your body and let timing be part of the healing budget rule. Frozen fruit is your friend. It is often picked at peak ripeness and holds nearly all of its nutrition. Stock your freezer with blueberries or cherries so you never run out. Seasonal buying also saves money. Choose fresh when local harvests are abundant. Portion idea 2. Roommate fruits every day, such as blueberries and avocado, plus 1 or 2 guest fruits each week if your body tolerates them. This way you enjoy variety without overload. By setting these gentle rhythms, your meals stop being a guessing game and instead become quiet allies that protect memory, joints, and heart. Here's how it sounds at real tables. Every rule becomes real when we see it lived out in everyday kitchens. Let me share 2 gentle stories that show how simple changes can reshape life after 60. Eleanor, 74. She often felt drained by mid-afternoon, blaming her age for the constant crashes. After learning the safety net, she began pairing her favorite fruits with protein: blueberries stirred into oats with walnuts in the morning and cherries alongside yogurt at night. Within weeks, she noticed her energy lasting longer. No dizzy drops, no sudden hunger. She told her daughter, "I don't chase snacks anymore. I simply enjoy my meals and feel steady." Marcus, 67 nights, were restless, and his reflux often flared after late snacks. He loved ending his evenings with an orange, but the acid kept him awake. After swapping the orange for a small bowl of tart cherries and a warm chamomile tea, his nights slowly shifted. Sleep came easier, and the reflux that once stole his comfort eased away. "I wake up rested instead of worn out," he shared with relief. These are not dramatic miracles, but gentle turns that add up day by day. They prove that even one change in your fruit routine can lighten the load and brighten the rhythm of life. Your own story could be next, and it begins with one small choice at your table. Now let's close with a promise you can carry into tomorrow. You do not need a perfect plate to feel better. You only need a kinder one by choosing 2 roommate fruits each day and inviting the guests only when it feels right. You are giving your body the balance it quietly asks for. Remember, health after 60 is not about restriction. It is about rhythm. The small habits that create steadiness and peace in your daily life. A cup of blueberries in the morning, a handful of cherries in the evening, half an avocado at lunch, and sometimes the sparkle of pomegranate seeds. These are not just foods. They are allies that help you stay clear, strong, and independent. If this message has touched you, share in the comments the one small change you will try this week. Your story could be the gentle reminder that inspires another senior to begin their journey. Please subscribe, tap the bell, and share this video with a loved one who deserves calmer mornings and more peaceful nights. Together, we can turn the simple act of choosing fruit into a quiet revolution of health.